So you're gonna preheat your oven to 375. So right now we're just gonna cook up the broccoli. So we're just gonna add some water. And then you're gonna add about a pound of broccoli. I get this frozen at Costco, but you can use fresh or frozen, whatever you guys have on hand. We're just gonna salt and pepper it. And we're just gonna cook that up for about 10 minutes or so. Okay, so for our filling inside, while the broccoli is cooking, I got myself a rotisserie chicken from Costco. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dice this all up while we wait for our broccoli. Okay, the broccoli is ready. We're just gonna let that cool off for a few minutes. Okay, so for our sauce, we're going to use half a block of Philadelphia cream cheese, about 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, a little bit of some garlic plus, just to give it a little bit of spice, some paprika, I'd say about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and a little bit of some onion powder. This is all optional, of course. Now we're just gonna let that melt down to a little bit of a creamy base, and I'm going to add a little bit of some oat milk, about half a cup of oat milk, just to get it creamy. If you have heavy whipping cream, that would be good. I do not want this to be totally runny because I do not want it to seep through the dough. All right, so it's nice and melted down. I'm gonna remove that from the stove now, and we're gonna pour that in with our chicken and broccoli. Okay, so you're going to take your shredded chicken, dump it into the bowl, along with your cooked broccoli, and your cheese sauce. You're gonna pour that all in. We're gonna mix this all up. So that everything gets coated. So you're looking for something like that. All right, for this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, shredded, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the microwave, and we're going to microwave it for a minute, stir it, and then probably another 30 seconds to another minute, and I'll be right back. So now you're gonna need to get 1 cup of almond flour. As you can see, it's nice and melted. It takes about 2 minutes, I would say, close to 2 minutes to get it nice and melted. And if you find it's too tough to still stir, pop it back into the microwave for another 10, 20 seconds or so. So 1 cup of almond flour. We need 1 egg. Some salt and some pepper. Now we're going to just combine those ingredients together. Okay, so that's gonna be a little easier to stir now. It is a little stiff, but once it gets mixed all in together, it becomes a really nice dough to work with. So you should end up with something like that. So grab yourself a piece of parchment paper. Put your dough onto the parchment paper. Sometimes it won't come out so easily. Plop it on there. Grab another piece so that it's easier to spread out. Now you can get your rolling pin out if you like, or you could spread it out with your hands. Either way is fine. Some parts are getting thin, you just want to maybe roll it back again and then just re-roll it. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Should look like something like that. Let's get our mixture. So now you're gonna take your crust here. What you're gonna do is you're going to scoop in your chicken mixture in the center here. We're gonna roll this up like a burrito. So you can see something like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold in the sides. And you're going to pull this up. So you can use the parchment paper to help you here. Don't worry if it breaks apart, you can always roll this together with the parchment paper here. So grab the other piece of parchment paper that you were using, so it doesn't go to waste. You're going to place that onto your baking sheet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and then I'm going to flip it. So that's going to be the bottom of it. It's a little tricky when you're trying to do it that way, but it will work. And then voila. You have yourself a nice little chicken bake here that we're going to put into the oven. Okay, so what we're going to do is just gonna do a little bit of egg wash on top so it gets nice and crispy on top. Get that nice brown coating. This is optional, of course. All right, and let's pop that into the oven. Guys, have a look at this. Doesn't it look awesome? Nice and crisp on top. Let's garnish it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and some parsley. Totally optional, but why not? Amazing. So there it is, guys. Look at that. Let's cut some of it up and see what the inside looks like. I've let that cool off now for a good 20 minutes. Look at that, guys. Yum. Definitely need to try this out. So you can see the inside. Can you see the inside, guys? Give this a try, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Have yourselves all a wonderful day. Bye.